What's up, everyone? This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, so don't base anything I say off these videos. I'm just doing it for pure entertainment purposes only. Jumping in today, uh, kind of there was really two ways for the stock to go up or down. Everyone was a little hyped, and I was hyped, and it went down. It's just what happens. Doesn't mean that it's shot and it's never going to go back up. Obviously, I don't think that's the case at all. It gives me more time to load the ammunition. I've been buying steadily, both stocks, loading up more on GameStop as it is right now, just because I've got, like I said, a lot of AMC shares. But I did buy a couple of those today. To be honest, I'm still averaging down, but I have hit, like, my average is probably around like 550 now, 559 I think is what it was. So it took a lot of work to get there, but we're there. Also, GameStop, technically I'm averaging up at this point. Well, I'm not technically, I am averaging up when I'm buying, but I do believe that GameStop is definitely not dead. It's not done. I think you're going to see, it's just good what it does. I don't know how else to explain it. If it goes up, it goes down. And when it goes up, it goes up. And then when it goes down, it's long and it's drug out. This is my personal opinion, obviously. I don't know 100% certain what could happen, but in my opinion, I've seen it go, and these stocks get drug out for a long time at a low, boring pace, and then they pop. And the pop isn't very long. So if you're trying to make money off of the pop, you gotta, I think your instinct, your gut usually kind of tells you, for me it does anyways, it'll tell me, like, bam, if I'm going to sell, then right now would be the point to sell. And obviously right now for me, GameStop and AMC are not anything I want to sell until, and I understand that there's people out there with hundreds of thousands of shares and shit, and it pops up and you can make yourself a quick, 50, 60 grand. Then yeah, I don't blame you for selling and then buying back in later, what are you going to do? But for someone like me, it's not worth selling for like a $2,000 profit or $3,000 profit, which, it sounds crazy because profit's profit, right? But I think just we know the volatility. I know the volatility. I believe I know the volatility in these stocks. So I think, it's just not worth it. But I do think it's not the end. It's no doom and gloom. It's not, oh my God, it's never going to happen again. I do believe we still have another run up from this point. It is dropping. There's probably people selling. There's probably, in my opinion, a lot of buy orders going to dark, sell orders coming straight out. So those type of things, it looks like kind of like a ladder attack on AMC. Those type of things are just going to happen. I haven't looked at the short interest or I haven't looked recently at what's being shorted, but I know it's being shorted, and I know that for my personal opinion that price isn't where it should be. So it doesn't stress me out. It just gives me time to load more. And wait for the mother of all short squeezes, right? That's what we're waiting for. That's what I'm here for. If I eventually ever get impatient and decide I'm just going to pull some profit, I'll wait till I think it's the right time and pull some profit. Just like any other stock, I'm not putting more than I'm willing to lose. I'm just, riding it out, man, riding it out. So I got no worries about it here. It's the same shit, different toilet. This is the same thing's been going on. I don't, it is what it is. But I did buy more GameStop today. Bought more AMC. Normally, I put a little bit into like the SPY or into my long-term holds and shit like that. I don't really care what the price is on those. I'm just loading up. It's almost more like a savings account at this point. But with those, I decided to hold off, and everything I would have put into those are going into GameStop and AMC, just because I do believe, I believe personally we're not far from a big, at least gamma. You could call that last jump a gamma. It was a nice jump. There's been a lot of those happen. If you've been in this stock long enough, if you're new, it's not uncommon to see that happen. Jump, and then everyone get excited, and then kind of nosedive. I don't think this run is fully over. I think it'll have another jump up here in the next few days. Just my personal thoughts, personal opinion. I do think it's kind of having a pullback. Kind of like loading the slingshot, you know, it's going to load up and pop soon. So that's just what I'm thinking. You know, who knows? Could I be wrong? Possibly. Could I be right? Possibly. I don't know. We're about to find out, I guess. Sorry, what I'm doing here. But those are the things that, you know, if you're new to this meme stock shit, this is how it is. It's volatile. Risk, high reward type thing. So it's totally up to you how you want to play it. For me personally, I'm playing it the way I've been playing it. I'm buying, holding, buying, holding, buying, holding, and selling when I see the profits I need or want. So that's it, man. Just want to jump in real quick because I know some people are kind of freaking out. I know some people had inboxed me, emailed me that were kind of new to it, and like, oh my God, what happened? Is it over? And it's like, it's not over. Obviously, there's us OG apes, people that have been in this play for years and years that haven't gone nowhere and have still been buying, and you've got new people that are coming in and buying constantly. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That those stocks are being bought up, eaten up all the time. Eventually what's done in the dark will be done, brought to light. So it'll pop, in my opinion, and when it does, then fuck, I'll be happy. That's all there is to it. But anyways, that's it, man. Just want to jump in real quick. Just kind of, you know, spread the fact that I'm not panicked. I don't know. There's so much more other shit to worry about than this. So don't stress it. That's all I got for you. Have a good day. Be blessed, and let's get rid of single peace.